Welcome back to the channel. Mindshift Metrics. Today we're doing something a little different. In this video, I will be discussing 5 differences between the INFP and INFJ personality types, according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI. But before we dive into the differences, let's talk about what the MBTI is. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator is a widely used personality assessment that categorizes people into 16 distinct personality types based on 4 key dimensions: introversion versus extroversion, intuition versus sensing, feeling versus thinking, and judging versus perceiving. Each dimension has 2 poles, and an individual's personality type is represented by a 4-letter code. For example, INFJ, ESTJ, ENFP. Now let's focus on the 2 rarer personality types, INFP and INFJ. These types are often confused with each other because they share many similarities. Both are known for their intelligence, creativity, and idealism. They have a strong inner vision and set high standards for themselves, and they can come off as similar to others who may not know them well. However, although there's a lot of overlap, there are also some key differences between these 2 personality types. Understanding these differences can help you better understand yourself if you have an INFP or INFJ personality type, or better understand someone else who has one of these personality types. So without further ado, here are 5 differences between the INFP and INFJ personality types. Number 1, how they process information. The first and perhaps most important difference between INFPs and INFJs is how they process information. INFJs are what is known as an intuitive and feeling type, meaning that they naturally think in abstract and theoretical terms and make decisions based on their intuition and personal values. On the other hand, INFJs are intuitive and thinking types who tend to analyze information more objectively and logically. They focus on patterns, connections, and possibilities, and enjoy problem-solving and critical thinking. In essence, INFJs approach information in a more systematic and analytical way, while INFJs are more open-minded and imaginative. This difference in how they process information can manifest in various aspects of their lives, from how they approach decision-making to how they interact with others. 2. How they see the world. Both INFPs and INFJs are idealists who have a strong sense of right and wrong. They want to make the world a better place and believe in working towards a greater good. However, their perspectives on the world and how to improve it can differ due to their different cognitive functions. INFJs tend to take a more realistic and pragmatic approach. They are concerned with social issues and strive to create positive change in the world through thoughtful analysis and planning. They are natural advocates and are often drawn to careers such as counseling, teaching, or activism. INFPs, on the other hand, are more idealistic and imaginative. They have a strong sense of personal values and principles and want to make the world a more beautiful and harmonious place. They are often drawn to creative fields such as writing, art, or music, and use their imagination to come up with innovative solutions to problems. While both personality types are motivated by a desire to make a positive impact on the world, INFJs focus on concrete issues and practical solutions, while INFPs are more focused on the abstract and theoretical. Number 3, how they approach problem solving. INFJs and INFPs both have a natural talent for problem solving, but they tend to approach it in different ways. INFJs, with their analytical and objective mindset, tend to take a more logical and strategic approach to problem solving. They like to gather all the facts and data, examine the issue from different angles, and develop a well-reasoned solution. They excel at identifying patterns and making connections that others might miss, which allows them to develop innovative and effective solutions to complex problems. INFPs, on the other hand, tend to take a more creative and intuitive approach to problem solving. They rely on their imagination and personal experiences to come up with unique and sometimes unconventional solutions to problems. While this approach may not always be as systematic or logical as that of the INFJ, it can be equally effective and often leads to solutions that are both practical and imaginative. 4. How they express their emotions. Although both INFPs and INFJs are introverted types who value their inner world of thoughts and feelings, they differ in how they express their emotions. INFJs tend to be more open and comfortable sharing their emotions with others, especially those they feel close to. They are empathetic and sensitive individuals who value harmony and connection in their relationships. As such, they may be more inclined to express their emotions in order to foster understanding and closeness with others. INFPs, on the other hand, are known for being more private and reserved individuals. They tend to keep their emotions in check and rarely reveal what's going on in their minds. This is not because they are less emotional than INFJs, but because they prefer to process their emotions internally and make sense of them on their own terms. They value their inner world so much that they may find it difficult or uncomfortable to share it with others, even those closest to them. Number 5. How they make decisions. Both INFPs and INFJs are idealists who base their decisions on their values and principles. However, the way they go about making decisions can differ significantly. INFJs tend to be more rational and objective in their decision-making process. They carefully weigh the pros and cons of each option, consider the needs of those around them, and aim to make the best choice based on logic and reason. They are natural advocates and often take a diplomatic approach to decision-making, trying to find common ground and build consensus among those involved. INFPs, on the other hand, tend to be more emotional and subjective in their decision-making process. They make decisions based on their intuition and personal values, and are often guided by their deep-seated sense of right and wrong. They are highly attuned to their own emotions and the emotions of others, and this influences how they interact with the world and make decisions. While INFJs strive for balance and objectivity, INFPs are more likely to follow their heart and do what they believe is right, even if it goes against the grain. It is important to remember that these personality types are just a rough tendency and not a strict classification. Everyone is unique and complex and doesn't fit into any particular box or category. These videos are meant to provide a general overview of the different personality types and the possible ways they manifest in different people. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to show your support. It would mean a lot to me. And don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you never miss out on any new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.